We are back, and it is another lovely day here in Loxley Village. We're just taking a moment here to enjoy the animals that are roaming around. Our baby grew up and turned into a bull, so now we have 2 bulls and 1 pregnant cow. We have, oh gosh, half a dozen or so rabbits roaming around and a couple of babies. We have the Capercaillie family, which looks like a male and 4 females. He had 4 chicks with him when they first showed up, so there should be 5 females, but I only saw 4. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, everybody has switched places again, including where they sleep. Let's see, we have a hen and 2 chicks roaming around too. I know, I see you. Yes, your garden looks wonderful. Oh my goodness. Yes, it looks wonderful. Anyway, a hen and 2 chicks. I have no idea where they came from. I heard a rooster, but I have not found him. Okay, right up there is our new little family that showed up. Yeah, so I have no idea. Hi there. Yeah, I have no idea where they came from or where the rooster is that I heard crowing a bit ago. Anyway, okay. We have a list of things that we would like to accomplish. And the first thing that we need to do is make a mold. Oh, close the door. We need to make a mold for... Remember when I said that I would forget something? I did. We need to make a mold for the strips and nails. There we go, right there. Is there another? I had, I think 3 different mods in here for molds, and yeah, it was a bit confusing because I wasn't sure which one was better over the others, and then some of them actually required a bit more clay than others. So we're down to just the vanilla molds and molds from 1 mod pack, or 1 mod. I believe it's called molds. So that kind of makes it easy. I think a bit in here got more dug out. This area here got a bit of a change. And we also built ourselves a bit of a chimney. I'm not sure what you'd call that. But there's a good chance that we won't be using all of those that we had. So, but this is a fair amount here, I think. We did a majority of our molds already. Okay, that one needs to be fired, so let's get that underway. I don't think we're in a hurry for that one, so we'll go ahead and use the peat. Yeah, and I'm curious to see how the smoke behaves. Yeah, nice. Rather than it just billowing in the roof of the place. If you give it an out, it appears to climb higher. So. But I guess that's the nature of smoke. That's how it behaves. The next thing I want to do, we are going to grab our hammer, and we're going to break. There they are. These chunks of copper here that we picked up. Nice. Okay. Good. And we are going to make ourselves a saw. So we can make some boards, so we can make some doors, so we can make some chests. Yeah, you know how that works. Alright, let's see. We only need 100 for the saw. Do we want to make anything else while we're at it? Let's check our list. I do have a list here. No, we want to save the copper we've got left to make our nails and strips. Alright, so this is the only one we'll need right now. Okay, while that is cooking, let's take a little roam around and I'll show you a few other things that got done. Oh yeah, one of the other animals we now have, we have a boar. He came to the fence. I don't know if I told you about that. Oh, look at that. I like how they're just roaming free around, and you turn around and there they are. And then a few minutes later, they're halfway across the world. Okay, I do believe you knew that we did the chimney in there. Well, all of the houses have chimneys now. All of the houses have braziers, including the trader's caravan. Yeah, we didn't switch the sides because they changed people. And the last two people that have been in here have been able to find the bed and the door perfectly fine. So they have a brazier and a chimney, and we windowed them in and gave them a bit more room to roam in here, getting set for winter. Let's see, we're still waiting for, up in the left-hand corner, to see an icon. Yeah, in the doorway, we get an icon. So, we'll take it. Alright, let's see, what else was there? Oh nice, they're chatting. Yeah, if you look across the village here, you can see all of the chimneys on all of the roofs. And like I said, everybody got a brazier. There's our boar. I'm curious to see if we're going to go through this particular story arc with just one boar. We've done it once before. We did an entire, yeah, I can't really call it seasons, but I just call it story arcs, which is our chunk of time that we're playing in a certain game. Yeah, where we had a boar. One boar in the entire village, and that's all it was. This house here, it got a lift. Hi. Where we raised everything up one block. And if you remember the size of this room before, it was really tight, really small. So it got a lift, and here we are. And of course they have their chimney and their brazier. So there we go. I am not, oh wow, good, we've got food ready. I am not going to put cooking facilities in each of the houses in this particular game. We are going to create just a central kitchen where everybody will get their food. And more than likely, maybe we'll just put it right here adjacent to the expanded meeting place. And maybe they'll just come in here and take their meals. Come over here to the cafeteria, get their food, and then eat over here. No, actually, if you know the game, you know the villagers don't actually eat. So we don't need to do anything elaborate, but mainly it's for me. Are you hiding over there and snickering at us? That's lovely of you. Okay. Oh, also if you notice down here in our, down here, we have 2 linen sacks. We pulled together all of our flax fibers, and we were able to make 2 linen sacks. We just need to get 2 more. Cute. Okay, and I did check the logs before we started this game. Checked yesterday's logs. We got a lot of warnings on sounds, but nothing that appeared to interfere with gameplay. So I'm satisfied that we're not facing any issues. Okay. Yeah, we should probably get back here and check this. We're making a saw. Oh, good. It's done. Oh, yeah, I know. It's a little hot. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I forgot to put the tongs in the left hand. Okay. That's our last bit of copper. We need to go out and get some more. And we can, because we have our handy dandy pickaxe here. Let's see. That axe is almost had it. We've got 1 chest. We've got 8 ladders, 9 gears, a good shovel, a good pickaxe, and a good knife. Let's see if there's any food around. Oh, there is. Oh, good. Where's our bowl? I know we have one. I think there are several. There it is. Walked right past it. There are several outside that we need to bring in. This is spelt porridge with mashed red currants. Good. Yeah, we can't set that anywhere but on the floor. It doesn't say how long it's good for in here, but the bowl said, okay, 5.9 days. So let's go ahead and grab both of these items, if we can get a hold of them, and put them down here in cold storage and see how long they're good for. All right, 27 days and 27 days. Good. Yeah, this room here needs a door. Once we get a door on here, these things, they'll get a few more days on them. So, because the rule of thumb with these cellars is it needs to be a closed-in space where there is no light coming into the room that I guess causes things to age quicker. And I suppose this kind of light is fine, but no daylight, from what I've read. That's my understanding. There's another axe. I think it's quite interesting how we ended up with so many axes. We're going to grab just 1 spear. I don't plan to do any hunting, but just in case. Let's check and see if we do have any flax fibers. We do. We have 6. And that will make us 1 of those. Okay. And we need 4 of these to make 1 linen sheet, I believe. Okay, there we go. Yes, 4 of these to make 1 sheet, and then to make the sack we need 1 sheet and one flax twine. So, we are on our way. So we just need a few more flax fibers. So we're going to focus on picking up some of that if we can, so we can get 2 more. These little baskets have 3 slots, and the linen sacks have 5. Now, if we could still use the mod for the spider silk, we used to be able to make sacks with that, and that gave us 6 slots. Okay, oh, baby bunny. I'm looking to see where I put gates in here. There are some places that have them. Ideally, I should have one on each 4 sides, but I don't. Not yet, at least. Okay. Well, I do know there is one beyond the gardens. So we shall go out that way. This is also where we might possibly see some more animals trying to get in. Okay, I don't see any, so we're good. All right, on our way. Today, we are heading back to the mines. We've got one here. I thought we had a second one. There it is. Yeah, I have a suspicion that these two might meet. They are so close together. As far as I know, there is no other mines closer to us. So we are going to travel down that way. We're going to stop at all these little food places. We're going to check on our bees, and then we'll head over to the mine. So let's go ahead and pin all these places that we're going to go. Makes it a little bit easier for us to navigate. All right, on our way. We can also stop and dig for copper in some of these places. I do believe we found copper. There it is, right there. All right, let's have a little dig here. Look at that. It looks to me like that might be the extent of it. Not a lot, but some. All right, let's dig our way out of here. And we're also going to bury this area. And we're going to remove the icons here, because as far as I'm concerned, we're done there. Let's head toward the bees. Borax. All right. We'll just go ahead and mark that. We're not going to pick anything up here. Flax. Do we see any mature? Yes, we do. Excellent. That's giving us more of those fibers we need. More copper. Look at this. It's got steps. Oh, what have we found? Borax and black coal. Wonderful. And it's very easy to get to. All right, we'll keep that one in mind. Ooh, blueberries. Mushrooms, death caps. No, do not eat the death caps. Oh, golly. I think something got me. I may have been bit by a snake, maybe? Yeah, he might have been hiding under... Woo, I can still feel my legs. They feel a little wobbly. Yeah, he might have been hiding underneath that pile of sticks. Okay. Apparently we are here. And we have a populated scap. Wonderful. We're not going to pick it up right now, though, because we need to have one of these empty in order to pick that up. And we really can't afford to do that. Not just yet. We are going to head over to the trader, and we're going to drop off all of the stuff we have. Wow, he's got quite the group of visitors here. Yeah, we're going to drop off all the stuff we have into his storage baskets, and then we're going to head toward the mine. All right. We have on us just what we need. We'll be back to pick that up, sir. Hello. All right. Heading toward the mine. Ooh, more mushrooms. Nice. Good. I'm not sure in what seasons the mushrooms grow or stop growing. So I think at some point we'll come out here and just pick up as many as we can. All right, this is the mine entrance that was flooded. We have no idea how far down that's flooded. Let's go ahead and head on down here. Okay, I just want to make sure that I'm on the ladder. Oh my goodness. This appears to be flooded all the way down. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. Well, that was a lot of fun. Andesite. I love the color of the stone. Yeah, this is a very pretty stone. I think it's, yeah, this might be worth marking. Okay. Let's look around. Oh, we're going to eat first. Now, generally I have a rule that when we come down mines, depending on where the ladder was, which I can't tell from here. There's the ladder. Okay. When we come down the ladder, we go to the right. If we're facing the ladder, we go to the right. So we'll take this hallway first. Quartz. And yeah, I did see some copper back there. And the nice thing about the mines is there's so many mushrooms that you don't need to worry about starving unless you've eaten all the mushrooms. Okay, yeah, we're here. We could choose to go forward. What is forward? Oh, I see a little activity. Oh, hi. Well, this is nice. In a big room. Sticks. Good, we'll take those. Firewood. Dry grass. Firewood. Magnetite. Now, is that... what is that? That's iron. We're not ready for that yet. A cylinder, and of course, copper. More sticks. Oh, hey! And a few other things that we don't necessarily need. So let's go ahead and put the tool back. Or, yeah, whatever that stuff is. Thatch. We don't need that yet. And then somewhere here there was dry grass. Let's go ahead and put that in there. It said sticks, but I'm not sure we got any. Because I only see 4 in my inventory. Alright. Which way did we come from? Whew. Deep and dark. Alright, now generally, when I come down into the mines, we mark our path by picking up one specific mushroom. And unfortunately, I think it's going to be this one this time, because this is what I see. And then that gives us a path telling us at where we've been. This is the one I generally pick up because there's usually a lot of it. Okay, we've gone forward. Ooh. I hear company. Alright, we checked out this room. So let's continue going forward. And usually what I will do as well is pick up the spider web, and we block off hallways where we have already been. Copper. Nice. Lots of copper down here. Okay, I think we've checked out this chamber sufficiently. Let's head to the right. More copper. Wonderful. Okay, that chamber is checked. Hey, there's light down here. Is this where we came from? Yeah, I have a feeling this is where we came from. Yep. So let's go back and see if there was another hallway here we didn't check. Quartz. There it is. And you can see on our map, we're making ourselves a nice little trail of where we've been. Alright, now generally we wouldn't be able to get through here, but we have a pickaxe. Iron. Okay, we're going to mark that. Oof. Cinnabar. Really? What's this? Gold. Yeah, we might want to be careful here, especially if we pull that gold. That's going to take us right down in that into an unknown area. So we'll keep that in mind. Now, generally, you might find some rooms down here where you might find some really cool treasures, but I'm not seeing too many of them. And I heard a little bit of scuttle that some of those rooms that had an overabundance, titanium, of treasures, some of them have been reduced. All right, titanium, we are not ready for that. But we do know that this mine offers us a great deal of treasures, especially copper, which we do need, but we're not going to fill up right now until we're done exploring. Saltpeter. All right. Is that it in this room? Should we take a chance on breaking through? Oh! Good decision. Forage. Oh, okay. What did we get? We got Beanades and poultices, which is good. We can use those. But we don't need the gravel. And we don't need the Beanades. Oh, golly, and I can't set them down. Yeah, I can. There we go. Okay. Now, my hope at one time was that if you threw those against a wall, the bees would fly out and find the nearest skep. But we tried that. It didn't really work that way, so. Okay, setting that down. We are, at present, not looking to scrap. Okay, this is telling me we did something. Oh, we got the saltpeter. Does saltpeter replenish itself once you take it off the walls? I don't know. And because I don't know that, we're going to go ahead and take that off our map as a marker, because we don't want to accidentally come back there looking for saltpeter to find out that there isn't any, because we already took it. Yeah, around and around in circles. Oh shucks, that one's not going to grow back. If you don't use a knife to pull the mushrooms down, the mushrooms will not grow back in the same place. So it's a good idea to use a knife when you do that. Okay, more copper. Let's see where we are on the map. We're quite a winding distance from where we were. I'm not sure where we're going to end up. I don't know if this is going to take us back around in a circle, or if we're going to have to go all the way back the way we came to find our way out. But at least we'll have a good idea of everything that this mine has to offer. Uh-oh. More titanium. And bombs. And of course we will use those bombs to to help us get some of the ores that we want. And I think we're going to go ahead and use them to get us some copper. Now, if this was a place that we frequented, we would probably put torch holders up. Native gold. More bombs. Yeah. Torch holders and torches. Ooh. No, I just want to see up. Do I see light up there, a way out? Yeah, anyway, torches, torch holders, so that we could see our way through here. And of course we would only light up the paths that we would need to go down. More copper. Oh, look at this. Light. It's entirely possible that this is a way out. And of course, another way in. And there it is. Alright, let's look on our map and see where we are. Now see, this here does not look like our typical dungeon entrance, but I see a little bit of framing there. So, there's another village. Apparently we've pushed the map open some more. Well, good, I'm glad we found another way out. And I think we get a pretty good idea of what these places offer. So we're going to go ahead and grab our copper and get on out of here right after we check whatever it is that's going on down here. This, oh, okay. Could possibly where they buried the bodies. Can we plug this? Okay, I'm not sure there's any reason to go down there. Look at that. That is a torch holder. Thank you. I don't know if we need to go in this area. Oh, it's an altar. It kind of looks like this place smashed into another idea, as I'm not sure this should be here. It's, yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be. This is halite. Now, let's look and see what halite is. Halite rock. What can we do with it? Grinds into salt. Okay. Let's grab ourselves some halite. There's mold on our salt. Okay, it appears as though we are pretty full. Okay, I don't know if we're ever going to have a need for one of these coffins. And I don't know if we need to dig down. Yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot going on down there. All right. Let's head on out of here. Do we want to explore further, or do we want to head home? Okay, you're kind of out of place. Look at all that halite. That does not mark. Let's go ahead and mark that. There's another room. All right, we'll explore one more room. And then we're leaving. I swear. Okay. There is a chest back there. Okay. We are going to grab that chest. But that is going to require us to put down our lantern. There we go. So we can pick that up with our carry-on mod. All right. I'll set that down out here. We're going to fill it up because that has a lot more spaces on it than the little basket that we brought. Excuse me. Oh my. Ooh. This will be a fun place to come back and scrap. What's in here? 2 rusty gear. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, and if you didn't know, rusty gears are currency. There's a room. Let's go check it out before we leave. Hi. Excuse me. Oh, you don't have anything fantastic in here. Sometimes we're lucky enough to find a good quality tool in one of those boxes. All right, you guys stay in your room. All right. Let's go ahead and fill this up. Oh. Okay, we're going to chuck this up on our back now. There we go. Let's head back to the beginning. Or that last opening we saw. And find our way out. Yeah, it kind of looks to me like two ideas smashed themselves together there. All right. Keeping in mind that this is a mine entrance. Let's find some copper. Oh, hey, look. That was easy. The only bummer about it being up there is that we can't set a bomb. Let's see if we can find some in a wall where we can set a bomb. Or let's go look in another room. What's this? A miner's belt. Do I need a miner's belt? Oh, I guess we do. Okay. Yeah, normally there would be a few more cool treasures in there, but I can see the powers that be may have taken some of them away. Ugh. Come on, you can do it. Ah, there we go. An old fire pit with sticks all over it. Okay. Ah, bingo. This is what we want. Because we're going to set down a bomb and we are going to light it off. Oh, golly. Oh, yeah, that scared me. For reals. We did not jump out of there quick enough. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I'll give that a second to clear. That actually gave us quite a bit. Wow. And a good start. Oh, golly. Yeah, a good start to come in here and get some more. Wonderful. Let's see if we can do that again without hurting ourselves. Give ourselves a little bit of distance so we can roam quickly. Oh, good. That one didn't get us. All right. But we got some more copper. I'll let the smoke clear. Oh my goodness. Wonderful. Let's do one more. Right here. Gotta quit doing that. And then we will have to run quickly. Can we do it from here? We can. Yeah, I think with this lantern it lights it much faster than it did when we used a torch. Oh my. That's a lot of copper. Wow. Oh. Okay. I think that's a pretty good haul for now. Yep. There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh, I didn't even look up there. Wow. Yeah, I think we're definitely gonna have to come back to this area. Because there's still a lot here to get. All right, for now, let's head home. Hi, Travis. All right, let's see how many spots we have here open. And let's see what other treasures we can grab. Let's see, there's brown coal. There's firewood, black coal, and not much else in this hallway. All right, let's go ahead and grab the black coal. And we'll come over here and grab some firewood. Oh wow, that's filling up a lot of our spaces very quickly. Okay, I think that's pretty much all we can grab. All right, let's head on out of here. All right. Anything good? Lead, firewood. Hey, snow goggles. Let's see if I need those. Where can we put them? Oh, there we go. Okay. A fishing lure. We don't really fish, but if we did, we'd come back for that. So what we got here? Tools. What do you think? Anything good? 2 axes, maybe? Let's go ahead and plunk down the thing on our back. Yeah, there's a bit more room in there. And we're going to leave those in these empty crates. Food. What do you think? Okay. We'll take it. Because we're going to make ourselves an oven and bake some bread at some point. Ooh. Let's see. Was that it? Is there any more? Let's see, how many spots do we have? Let's go ahead and grab some more of this black coal. Yeah, I'm anxious to see what's around us. Okay, I think we're good. We do need to head back to the trader and pick up what we can from there. I am curious what is around us. Yeah, I see a few things. I see possibly a trader here, possibly a ruin or a gravel. Possibly caves. Definitely another village. Okay. Let's head back to the trader and pick up what we can from there. I'm not sure how much space we have available. And I'm not really sure what we left. I hear bees. This must be ours. Alright, we're back at the trader's. Where's my stuff? Oh, there's a bear. Hello, Mr. Bear. Hi. They never want to talk to me. It's almost like they don't see me. Alright, what did we leave here? Oh. What is Mr. Bear going after? Oh, nothing. You're just coming over here to sit. What do you see? Some poor defenseless animal? Okay, back over here. Again, what did we leave? We want that, we want that, we want our copper, we want our copper. Okay, we gotta be choosy now. That's only one bit of flax. Okay, we're good. Is there anything we should leave? Nope. I think we pretty much, left what we could already. Alright. Let's head home. I'm tired. We need a nice long nap. We are back. I am going to go ahead and put all this stuff away and probably work on some animal shelter, like a chicken coop, a barn, things like that. Do I see movement in here? No. Okay, good. Could have swore I saw a rabbit running around in there. Okay, yeah. I'm going to put all this stuff away and work on some other stuff. And when we come back, hopefully we have some substantial progress to share. We just got a little bit of food to put away here. All right. I just want to see everybody gathering. Count heads. Hi. Yep, we got 5. We're good. Excellent. Good. What are y'all looking at? See y'all look in this direction. I want y'all to face me. There you are. Hi. Yeah, we shall return.